What's going on, YouTube? My name is Raymond, and I'm here talking about my experience, going to MEPS. So please tune in. Alright, so what we're going to talk about is when you first go to the hotel. So when you first go to the hotel, before you go to MEPS, I don't know if you did your ASVAB at your recruiter's office or if you're gonna do the ASVAB in the MEPS office. You know, um, I don't think it really matters, but it's the same protocol. So when you go to the hotel, you can go to the hotel and make sure, since the pandemic's going on, you wanna. What I would suggest is to get your own mask, in my honest opinion. But I know with me, the hotel I went to, they gave me a mask for my first time. Then when I went back my second time, I had my own mask and everything. But yeah, then after that, the food. When you wake up in the morning, you line up and you give your show your state ID, show who you really are and everything. We're gonna feed you some food. It don't taste good. I suggest not eating it. We give you something to drink, whatever. Then after that, make sure you listening, because a lot of people don't like listening and they get in trouble. Then it affects everybody. But you go to the bus, unless you drove there, then you just wait in the car, wait for the bus. You just follow the bus. You just go down to the MEPS office. And then remember, I'm in Arizona. I'm doing this. I don't know if it's different in other states or what the case is. But anyways, back to what I was saying is, when you go to the MEPS, right after that, they're gonna have you stand in line. So it's gonna be two different lines. One line is gonna be if you're shipping out. Then the second line is if you're going to the MEPS office to, do your ASVAB or to do your tape and everything. But I'll talk about that a little bit later. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, make sure you're listening, because if you're not listening, it's gonna make the process way longer. Just do everything they say, and also make sure you bring your Social Security, your state ID, and also your phone, because you definitely want to call your recruiter after it's all done. But back to what I was saying. Before you go, make sure. Whatever tattoos you have, you let your recruiter know when you're talking to your recruiter about joining. And another thing is, if this is your second time going back and you already know the drill, just make sure that if you don't get no tattoos, make sure you don't get no new tattoos, because if you do, it's gonna make your process way longer. But if you do, just let your recruiter know, let them know, and then you gotta handle that. Okay, so for your first time, you're gonna be watching the video, like how it is in the military, you gotta do, you know what I'm saying. Then after that, you gotta write a little paper about well, hold on, rewind. Before you actually enter MEPS and you guys get into the hotel, you're gonna have to write sign a form saying that you've been quarantined for 14 days, and just give them a date between 14 days before the day you start. Like, for example, say I'm going to the MEPS tomorrow, say it's 07/11/20, right? Then I just put the date 14 days before that date. And then, that'd be a full 14 days, 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? So they can know that you're not coughing, nothing like that. Just sign that form, do what you gotta do. Make sure you have it, do not lose it, you know what I'm saying? Because if you do, your recruiter's gonna be mad, trust me. Trust me, okay? But speed it up, you're in the MEPS office after you go and get in line. Make sure if you're in the Army, I don't know how the Marines, or also I don't know how the Navy or National Guard does it, but I know with the Army, They want you to be on point. You know what I mean? You gotta come professional. You can't be messing around or nothing like that. Because if you do, I mean, you're gonna get yelled at. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's gonna look bad on your recruiter, and your recruiter's gonna get hell from it. So make sure you're doing what you gotta do. Okay, so yeah, just listen to them. You know what I mean? Don't do no foo-foo shit. You know what I mean? Just do what you gotta do. Okay, and then after you get done with all that, and you make sure you ain't got no high temperature, nothing like that. You haven't been drink. Make sure you don't drink no alcohol before going, y'all, because trust me, don't do that shit. No. I didn't do it because I was trying to be smart. I'm trying to get, you know what I mean? I was trying to get in the military, but like, anyways, yeah, what else? Yeah, I wrote it down. Hold up. Okay, so it's called, for the males ortho. I don't know how the females is, so don't quote me. You know what I mean? But for the males, they're gonna have you do the duck walks. Check your hands, make sure you ain't got no like blisters or like no bones out of your, you know what I mean? Like nothing weird or nothing. You're able to balance yourself. Now with the duck walks, it seems easy when you first look at it, but some people get it done easy. But you just want to make sure you do as the like doctors tell you to do it. If you don't do it specifically, they're gonna have you redo it and redo it and redo it again, unless they feel like you did it correctly or they feel like you're not unable to do it. Now, it's like, I'm not explaining, but like, say this is my feet, this is my feet, right? When you walk, you're gonna go step, twist, turn, step, twist, and turn. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Also, one thing that, even though I have not heard one YouTuber talk about it, I don't know if they had an issue with it. I know I had an issue with it. I forgot what it's specifically called, but it's like when your big toe not able to bend all the way back, like some people are, because the arch is like tense, or some people need surgery for that. But I suggest you to make sure that your toe is able to bend at a 90-degree angle upwards, because if you don't, you're gonna have to figure a way out to pass that, unless you gotta stretch that bad boy out and everything. Now, what I did, I'll talk about that in my next video. I'll tell you how I did it. It was simple, but thank God like they let me pass, because I was still having trouble after going my second time doing that. You know what I'm saying? Now, after that, you pass all that. You do your hearing. You check your eyes, and make sure if you're okay, bro. If you're overweight, like I was, well, still ain't, yeah, yeah. Don't put bullshit to tape test, because they're gonna be serious. The only thing I suggest you to do, which I will put into the next video, is to water cut. You know what I mean? When I did it, you know what I mean? I lost about 8 pounds, but I really didn't do much. You know what I mean? But I should have prepared better, and I bet you I would have lost that. You know what I mean? But hey, I was an inch over, so I'm still, I'm still struggling with that right now. So I have to go back again to get retaped, or if you're like at that borderline between, like, I don't know, like say you will inch over for your stomach, or you're at 2 inches over. If you score 50, then you go into the Fat Boy program. You know what I mean? Like, they'll put you in that program. But I retested it again, and I had a 47. My first time I think I had a 47 and 48. But I'm trying to get at 50, so I really gotta do the tape, because I know they tired of seeing me. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, make sure you don't bullshit nobody. Just do what you gotta do, dog. You know, if you gotta suck in your gut, make sure you suck in that gut before you take your shirt off. I'm trying to tell you, they be watching, especially if they think you're overweight. They'll be watching you hard. Like, they be watching you. But yeah, what else? Yeah, then after that, you swear in. Then what else? You swearing, wait a little bit, probably like 2 to 3 hours. Then you get your contract. You can decide what job you want, or if you already decide what job you want with your recruiter, you just sign your contract, and then you'll be good. You know what I'm saying? But basically, that's it. Then after that, you know what I mean? Like, you go home. But like, I can tell you, like, from experience, the difference between, like, how can I say this? Like, the very first time I went, to MEPS and everything, there was no COVID or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I feel like the process was way faster and easier and not as stressful. You know what I mean? Because they weren't on your ass. Like, make sure you everything's perfect. But now with the COVID, you know what I mean? Like, well, I don't know if I'm able to say that, but yeah, like, you know what I mean? It's way stricter. Like I said, just make sure you're doing what you got to do. Just listen to what you got to do, because you don't want to have to do that for, like, you know what I mean? Wait 6, 7 hours. Trust me, I've done that. And remember, when you get done with like your tape measurements and everything, if you're waiting for your swearing and contract, make sure right after you ask them, like your sergeant or whoever is like at the top of the food chain, you know what I mean? You want to make sure you call them. What I call? You call your recruiter, so ask them to use your phone or to get their phone number from your phone, or however you do it, and call them using they cell phones, or not cell phones, they phones in the building, to make sure you call your recruiter, because they won't tell you nothing. They won't tell you nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just I don't know. Like, from my experience, they ain't tell me nothing. They ain't say go here. It just after that they don't say nothing to you. You just sit around. Trust me, I sat around for like 6 to 7 hours. Then I get told to talk to my recruiter. It's like, come on, man, you could have been said something. Especially this is my first time, but it's like, hey, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. Lesson learned. But I'm telling you now, make sure you do what you gotta do, and don't BS. Okay? This is Raymond, and thank you for watching. And please like and subscribe and comment if you have any other questions. You can, I'll tell you all the information I know, or however it goes. But thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.